Welcome back to Division 1. Today's race will be introducing 22 new drivers. We have no returning drivers today. Everyone featured is a brand new driver to the league. Today's race will take place in Road America. It is a long circuit with very fast sections, and the race will be 3 laps. Without further ado, let's introduce the drivers. In alphabetical order, first up we have a Snow Guy. He is a Escape from Tarkov and Rust player, and he is going to be driving a Ford RS200. Next up, we have Aceroni. She is a variety streamer, and she will be driving a Lotus Esprit V8. Architect KT. He's a League of Legends and Kingdom Hearts streamer, and he's going to be driving a Honda NSX Type-R. Base Nizar 2 is a variety streamer, and he's going to be driving a Caterham Super7. Big Old Nerd is a variety streamer, and she's going to be driving a Tomaso Pantera GT5S. Dr. Let's Go, that's a weird profile picture, my dude. He's currently playing Borderlands 3, and he also plays a Subnautica, and he's going to be driving a Nissan Skyline Nismo R-Tune. Double with 2 underscores is a variety streamer, and he's also going to be driving a Nissan Skyline R-Tune. Emerald Tiger 98 is an Apex Legends streamer, and he's going to be driving an Audi RS2. EW20 Plays is mostly an Apex Legends streamer, and he's going to be driving a Acura NSX. Branquarity underscore is a variety streamer, and she's going to be driving a Mazda RX-7. Illicit 1095 is a variety streamer, and he's going to be driving a Toyota Supra. Chaosify is currently playing Sea of Thieves and Minecraft, and interestingly enough, she's an Asperger just like me. Today she will be driving a Ford RS200. Lithocarp underscore. He streams mostly Stardew Valley, and today he's going to be driving a very rare Nissan Skyline R33 LM Nismo, which is a homologated race car. Only one was ever made. Aldo XFCF. He streams mostly Battlefield, and he is going to be driving a Nissan Skyline R32 GTR. Mr. Wolf J, a variety streamer, will be driving a Ford Mustang. Immediately following Mr. Wolf J, and I swear this is not scripted, we have Mr. Pink Wolf, a Valorant and Sea of Thieves streamer, and he's going to be driving a BMW M3 Group A. And following the other 2 wolves, and I swear this is not scripted, we have Mutt Wolf, and he currently streams Halo and Skyrim, and he's going to be driving a BMW M5. Utterly Artorias is a variety streamer, and he's going to be driving a Ferrari 512 Testarossa. Random69, a variety streamer, is going to be driving a Caterham Super7. Unistix is a Valheim and Gods Unchained streamer, and he will be driving an Audi RS2. And again, guys, I swear this is not scripted. We have a second otter in here. Waffling Otters is a Hearthstone streamer, and he's going to be driving a Honda NSX Type-R. And last but not least, the Yaboy Rwanda is a variety streamer, and he's going to be driving a Dodge Viper RT10. Now that the qualifying is over, we do have some surprising results. This is a very fast circuit with long straight lines and long flowing corners. It does put a big advantage on the cars with higher horsepower. And while the top of the grid is filled with V8 powered 350 horsepower plus sports cars, we do have a Mazda RX-7 driven by Frank Woody, who has qualified in 3rd place, as well as a Ford RS200 driven by Snow Guy, who qualified in 5th. These cars are very underpowered compared to some of their competitors, and they have managed to qualify on the top 5. On the other hand, Yaboy Rwanda in the Viper has one of the more powerful engines in the field, and he has unfortunately only managed a 10th place under qualifying. The grid is set and we are ready to go. It is a beautiful day in Road America. This is a long circuit. It's going to be a 3-lap race, which should last just about 10 minutes, and the grid is off. Dr. Let's Go. Big wiggle off the line. And it looks like everyone has taken off properly. And out of the first corner, Big Ol' Nerd has taken the lead from Ace. Otterly is in third, Frank Wardy in fourth, and Snow Guy in fifth. I am very surprised at how well Snow Guy has done during the qualifying. His car is very lightweight and does not have a very powerful engine. I expected it to be at a very big disadvantage on this track, but he has managed to get a top 5 in qualifying nonetheless. And we are now coming to the downhill hairpin corner. Big Ol' Nerd with a 2.5 lead on Ace in second place in the Lotus. Both of these cars have very similar specifications, both mid-engine V8s, about 350-ish horsepower. From a different era, from a different country, but overall very similar cars, both the Tomaso Pantera and the Lotus Esprit V8. Otterly has managed to take third place in the Ferrari 512, powerful flat 12 engine in there. Yeah boy, Rwanda in the Dodge Viper, currently in 7th place, has the biggest engine in the field, big 8-liter Viper V10 engine. Still hasn't been enough for him to get the pole position. And Big Ol' Nerd at this point is pulling a really good gap, qualified in second on qualifying, but still proving to be very quick, actually pulling a 4-second gap on Ace in second place. And third place is another 5-second back. And the big battle going on right now is for third place, Otterly, Frank Wardy, and Snow Guy in 3 very different cars. The Ferrari 512 Testarossa has a flat 12 engine, mid-engine, powerful, very wide, very low to the ground. Supercar Frank Wardy in a rotary engine Mazda RX-7 rear-wheel drive as well, and Snow Guy in the all-wheel drive Ford RS200. 3 very different mentalities for these cars, but somehow racing very closely together. And we are just ending the first lap. Big Ol' Nerd now with a 5-second lead on Ace. Otterly in another 6.5 seconds back. Frank Wardy and Snow Guy losing a bit of ground in the straight line to the Ferrari. Let's see if they can keep up on the rest of the track. And then we have a massive 11 seconds gap to Dr. Let's Go in the Nissan R-Tune. Waffling Otters and Yaboy Rwanda not too far back in 7th and 8th place. And battle for third place has spread out a little bit. Otterly has made a bit of a gap, but Frank Wardy just a 2.5 back, not out of the game yet. We'll be trying to catch up. I believe top 2 is already set in stone as it is. Big Ol' Nerd is proving that she's faster right now. Almost 6 seconds ahead. Ace a distant second, also very safe in second place with a massive 8-second gap on Otterly. But Frank Wardy not giving up on the podium finish right now, wants to catch up to that Ferrari. The Ferrari is very powerful, but it is also very heavy in these quick corners. The momentum is going to bring the car towards the outside of the corner, allowing the RX-7 to take these corners probably faster, and it is showing he is catching up now within a second. And we still have a race for third place. No Guy has lost a bit of ground now, 2.5 seconds back in the Ford RS200. It just does not have the horsepower to keep up in the straight lines to these more powerful cars. But as soon as the straight lines open up, Otterly definitely has the horsepower with over 100 horsepower extra over Frank Wardy's car. This is not going to be an easy overtake. And oh no, do we have a crash? Yeah boy, Rwanda has crashed in the hairpin. We're going to try to find a replay for this, see what happened. Meanwhile, battle for third place is the main battle that's going on right now. Still half a second between the two. And yeah, boy, Rwanda has unfortunately had to reset back to the pits. We might have some backmarker action if he rejoins the track soon enough. Big ol' nerd now entering the final lap, 2:38, fastest lap. Over 8 seconds in the lead. Ace in second place. And Otterly and Frank Werdy still trying to fight for third place, but Otterly is going to make this very difficult with that horsepower. Again, pulling a massive gap in the main straight. That flat 12 definitely helping. And it looks like we have a replay for the earlier crash for Yaboy Rwanda. And it looks like Architect KT has not braked fast enough or couldn't move out of the way and rammed into Yaboy Rwanda, causing him to spin out. Double overtaking Unisticks for 10th place. And now catching up to Maldo in another Skyline R32 GTR. This one less powerful, older model, but still a very potent track car, legendary car. Double in Unisticks just behind him, both looking to take 9th place. And Yaboy Rwanda has rejoined just behind, acting as a back marker. Not sure if he's going to be causing trouble for the people behind him. For now, it looks like they have enough space between them. This is the final lap, and Double is catching up to Maldo, moving for an overtake. Just before the hairpin, let's see if he can keep up the pressure under braking, and Maldo still side by side. Maldo out braking him, going deeper, will stay in 9th place. Double still in 10th. Meanwhile, Architect has overtaken Dr. Let's Go for 7th place. And oh, actually Frank Werdy has caught up to Otterly again. The battle for 3rd place is not over yet. We've got less than half a lap to go. Only a little bit of time left. But that Ferrari is not going to make it easy once we open up in the main straight. The finish line over halfway through the straight. That Ferrari could take the lead back, even if Frank Werdy makes it through. Big ol' nerd is coming down the final straight. Will take her first victory in the lead. In the league. Fastest lap 2:38.6. Ace 12 seconds back, will take a distant 2nd place. Still a massively good finish for first race. We will definitely be seeing more of both of them. And Otterly and Frank Werdy are coming down the final straight. Otterly in the far more powerful car will definitely keep 3rd place. Frank Werdy will take 4th. And Snow Guy will take 5th place. We then have a massive 18 seconds gap to Waffling Otters in the 6th place, 18 seconds back. In a, I believe that is a Acura NSX or Honda NSX. I believe we have 2 Hondas and 1 Acura. Very, very similar car, almost identical. Then Architect will come in 7th. He has managed to overtake Dr. Let's Go in the more powerful 400R. In R-Tune, I mean. Architect will take 7th. Dr. Let's Go will take 8th. Maldo 9th. Double will take 10th. Unisticks 11th. Emerald Tiger will finish in 12th. And again, a big gap to Mr. Wolf and Rondom. Yaboy Rwanda will finish in 22nd, a lap behind, unfortunately, due to his crash. Mr. Wolf will finish in 13th, followed by Rondom in 14th. And another 20-second gap to Illicit. This field has spread out a lot over 3 laps. That's incredible how big the gaps are. And Illicit will finish in 15th place, 21 seconds behind in a Toyota Supra. We have another 12-second gap to Lethal Carp in the Nissan Skyline R33 LM Nismo, the homologated race car for the JGTC Racing Skyline. We have Mr. Pink Wolf in the Group A homologated BMW M3, also homologated race car. 10 seconds back, will take 17th. Hot Wolf, another 11 seconds back, will take 18th. EW20 plays just behind, will take 19th. We have Chaosify coming through the finish line in 20th place in a Ford RS200. And Base Nizar will round out the field in 21st in a Caterham Super7, 11 seconds back. And that is the end of the race. Alright guys, you know the deal. It's never fun to finish at the back of the pack. Chaosify, Base Nizar, and ya boy Rwanda. Go give them a follow, that'll cheer them up. And for the top three, Big Old Nerd, Aceroni, and Utterly Artorias. Go give them a follow. And here are the changes to the driver's rating. Next race around, we are going back to Division 2 for the final.